hi, hello, namaste, hearty, welcome. Such a joy to see you all. Happy Women's Day to all the lovely ladies, to all the wonderful mothers, sisters. Happy Women's Day. Yes, such a joy to see each one of you. Yes, hearty, welcome. Yeah, please like the video, please share the video. Please let the world know that women are rocking here at iLead and also in their lives. Yeah. Yes. Hi. Hello. Very good evening. Very good evening. It's been a long time, that we got in touch. And yes. Keep wishing. Yes. Is my sound all clear? Is it audible? Okay. Just let me know, in case you see any challenges. Okay, we have Channy also waiting for us to join us and to give greetings to all of you. Yes. Happy Women's Day. Yes. Let me take a moment to welcome each one of you. Thank you. Such a joy to see you all. Wow, perfect. So, how are you doing, people? I hope you're doing good. I hope my voice is also clear. Right. So, as you have seen, this particular slide also. So, Chanie Rodrigo. She is our first enrolled agent from Sri Lanka. It's such a joy. So we will have more Channy talk more with us. Okay, so let me check if Channy is available. So Channy, you are available, right? You're ready? Okay, fine. Okay, so we are okay. So here is Channy. So that's Channy for you. Okay. So Channy, feel very comfortable. I'm also equally nervous. If you can really believe, even I'm equally nervous. But I'm sure the team, the students, everybody is going to make us feel at ease. Okay. So foremost, happy Women's Day to you, Channy. Yes, it's such a joy. So okay, let me just position myself here somewhere. Okay, so all these settings team, I do it myself. Okay, so Channy, you will see me in the Zoom. You will also see me here. Okay, so this is this will have more visibility. Okay, fine. Hi, hi, Shravanti. So many people are giving you greetings, Channy. Okay, I'm sure you also have the YouTube session on. Yeah, hi, Salman. Hey, hi, Teja. Hi. So many people. Okay, Chanie voice is not clear, says Surendra. Let's see, if you can put a little more effort into, speaking, increasing your decibels a little. And I will also, try to, yeah, I mean, your voice, I think, it is kind of not so clear. Mm. How is it now, team? Please let us know. Is Channy's voice better? So Channy is I know. Yeah, please check team and let me know. If our sound is audible. It's not audible. Okay, just a second. Let me see if I can do something here. Channy, Just click on this link what I've shared you on the Zoom chat. Just click on that link and please try to join us from there. So in the meantime, to the audience, why do you think Women's Day is being celebrated? People are wishing, Women's Day, happy Women's Day and all, all love poured out on their mothers, wives, sisters and all the known acquaintances. But why is the Women's Day celebrated? Please type there. I'll send you a chocolate. Why is Women's Day celebrated? Please type, as Channy is coming and joining us. And please do share the link also. Okay. So is this better? So Channy, talk now. Say hi.
Hi everyone, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think this is little better. And then you can mute
Oh,
your Zoom also. Probably, we will get out of Zoom. Okay, just mute it. Let's just keep it there. Okay.
yeah,
Tilt your laptop a little bit, so that
yeah,
we can see you better. Yeah, right,
okay.
right. Okay, so is this voice clear, people? Okay, better. Okay, great. Okay, fine. So, so Channy is our first enrolled agent, from Sri Lanka, from iLead Tax Academy. So, very happy about that, Channy. Can you quickly tell a little about yourself, Channy?
Hi everyone, thanks for joining with us today for this live session with Mr. Nanda Kumar. So, my name is Chanie Rodrigo. I'm from Sri Lanka. So, I've been in the tax field about, I would say, more than 10 years in Sri Lankan local tax. So then I moved to US tax. So I learned about enroll agent qualification and moved to US tax from last year onwards. I did my exams. I completed my year within, I would say, within 8 months' time. And I got my enroll agent license last December and now practicing by myself. So throughout my life, in my career, I've been a tax professional. So uh, I just shifted my specialization in Sri Lankan tax, US tax. Not that I'm not practicing in Sri Lanka, but yes, I do. Now I'm mostly specializing in US taxation. So this is a little bit about me.
Okay, great. Fine. So, what's special about Women's Day today, Channy? Did I did
Well,
I held you into our studio today while your husband?
I was not ready to answer this question.
do
So
you do you do
every
you
day is
feel
special for women.
do you feel as a
Sorry,
woman, Women's Day must be celebrated? What do you feel?
it has to be every day. But today is even maybe something extra special, but I think it has to be celebrated every day.
Very nice, very
So
very very true.
yeah,
True indeed. So I didn't get any answers from the audience. Why Women's Day is celebrated? Probably they're just watching here. Okay. See, as a BA, FPC, RTP, QBO, CPA, and all, you will be doing it. Okay, so that will happen. All the time it will be happening. Okay. So people who have joined us for the very first time, hearty welcome to iLead Tax Academy. Yeah, and Nanda Kumar here. I'm the founder and CEO and the chief instructor here. Okay, so just to give you a quick note. Okay, so most of you are my students only, so I didn't introduce much, and that's about Chanie also. And let me just quickly, as Chanie has already told about herself, and let me, quickly walk you through her LinkedIn profile also. So this is Chanie's LinkedIn. Okay, what you see here, Chanie Rodrigo. She is also a chartered accountant, and she's also a ACCA. So you see here now she is currently running her tax practice. The time she has qualified her EA and all. So, what made you choose EA, Chani, after completing your CA and ACCA?
Well, actually, I just like I mentioned to you, I was been in Sri Lankan tax practice for about 8 to 10 years time. So
Hmm.
I wanted to deviate myself in and specialize in something. Become very outstanding, exceptional from the market in Sri Lanka, in the tax market in
Hmm.
Sri Lanka. So what I did was I did first of all I did research a lot about what I can do first.
Hmm.
Initially, I started on UK and Australian taxation. I did some exams as well.
Hmm.
Then, the real reason I shifted to US is because of my previous employment. In
Hmm.
my previous employment, my job role, there was about more than 80% was about US tax compliance. So,
Hmm.
which made me more interested to dig deep and study more, and it made me really interested to learn about US tax.
Hmm.
So because of that, I did research. Okay, where I can learn more about US taxation. Uh, why? I mean, it's so interesting. So many things to learn. It's just not one thing and just one couple of things and you're done with your tax computation. Nothing like that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so then only I found about the enroll agent credential, and then then I searched like, okay, like I'm a person usually just not jump into one qualification, try to finish it off, get qualified and make it
Hmm.
in your CV like you're qualified in these categories. So I always check on the investment I put, and also the ROI as well.
Hmm.
So then initially, before I learned about the enroll agent license, what I did was, okay, what
Hmm.
are the job opportunities, what are the business opportunities I have, is it really a growing market in Sri Lanka and India or Southeast Asia, or
Hmm.
what is my ROI if I invest on this,
Hmm.
will I get a return, how many months, what could be answers by doing this after that.
Hmm.
So then only I did a lot of research. I read articles. I watched YouTubes. I found out about iLead as well because of doing more, study on that.
Hmm.
Then only I decided I will go on the enroll agent, because I'm a person, even though I'm a chartered accountant, uh, I'm specializing on tax field.
Hmm.
So enroll agent is the only qualification I could found out about, I could choose to specialize in US taxation.
Okay. Okay. And you said that you also did Australian and UK taxation also. So, which one did you find easy?
Yeah.
Which one did you find easy?
Uh,
I mean, did you find US taxation,
Same.
comparatively easy to Australian or UK, or everything is challenging?
uh, Different, but much more challenging and much more interested in life. So,
You aren't that clear, Channy.
so
Your voice is not that clear.
the all right. I just
Hello.
and
You are kind of statue. You're kind of statue now. Your picture is stuck and your voice is not clear. Can you just check on your internet speed? So this
yeah, so
reminds me,
I think I lost it for a few seconds.
yes, yes, I'm there. I'm there, people. I'm there, people. You remember COVID times, when we used to call our near and dear, rather than how are you, first we used to ask, am I audible? Am I audible? Uh, okay, fine. So let's give Chani some time to boost her internet speed. Okay, yeah, I think it's little better Chani now. So India and Sri Lanka are talking.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, is it better, Chani?
Yeah, I think I'm okay from my end.
Okay, fine. As long as you're comfortable, because it's kind of
Am I audible
easy.
now?
Probably, you can close any other apps, and in case you're trying
Yeah.
to watch this from the same internet speed, please watch it on your mobile so that it doesn't take away, that particular desktop internet speed.
All right. I think I am. This is
Yeah,
much better now. Right. Right. Okay.
yeah. Okay, fine. So
Yep.
what I was asking you
Yep.
was having, worked in Australian and UK taxes also, then you studied USA taxation. Now you are practicing USA taxation. So how did you find it? How did you find USA taxation?
Find it.
No,
Yeah.
you're
It was
yeah.
so much. It's a lot of researchers.
Hmm,
Yeah. So it's a lot of research. I went through YouTube, a lot of videos. I found iLead also through that because, like, I don't know where I missed in my answer in the question earlier. Is it okay if I repeat the same? I
that's
mean,
fine.
this
Yeah, go ahead.
audience would be fine, right?
Absolutely, they are all our students. Maximum are our students.
Okay.
So absolutely fine.
I'm sorry, guys, if I just had to repeat the same answer to you all again.
That,
If I made you boring.
that's fine.
So what I
It's
was
also
telling earlier,
Shivratri
also
in
like,
India, so they would love to be doing
uh,
trials. Yeah, right.
yeah. So what I did was, initially I did some exams in UK and UK tax and the Australian tax.
Hmm,
So the shift happened to US taxation was because of my previous employment. My job role was about 80% or more on the US tax compliance. So
hmm,
that made me, search about the US taxation. I had to learn. I had to self learn a lot.
hmm, hmm,
Then only I realized, okay, this is much more interesting. There's a lot to learn. Yeah, the brainstorming is there, and so much of issues there for me to look into. Then only I wanted to do a course or the qualification on US taxation.
hmm,
So I did the research. So between CP and EA as well, I
hmm,
did it,
hmm,
and then I watched YouTube videos, read articles, search. Before I do an investment on education qualification, I always check on my ROI, and then I check if there are any job career opportunities for me. What is the job market in Southeast Asia,
hmm,
and so much I did because I always want to know the ROI
hmm,
in when whatever I invest in.
hmm,
So it can't be more than 1 year for me. So but that's my personal view. So then only I came across about enroll agent.
hmm,
Then it was a perfect qualification for me, and the job market is fine. Business opportunities are there are a lot. So then that's the steps. I mean, that's the reason I came uh, into enroll agent.
okay, okay. Do you find EA easier than your ACCA and CA?
I can't compare actually on that.
I, I
um,
thought I thought you will
well,
jump and
I
say
did enroll
yes.
agent exams without any experience. Much of it.
No, I thought you will jump and say yes.
Not. It's illegal answer.
Illegal answer. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Very happy for you being an enrolled agent, Channy. It's always been, the vision of iLead that we provide industry relevant education and create lot of employment opportunities and promote entrepreneurship. Because I always believed, that there are three great patriots in any nation. One is the farmer who feeds the country. Two is the soldier who protects the country, and three is the entrepreneur, who provides employment, and livelihood. So you're one of them. So I'm very very happy for that, and I look forward to being a vision partner for iLead, and in Sri Lanka also. Let's all contribute, to the development of our nations and people at large. Yeah. So thank you very much for coming forward, with that intent also. Well, good, very good answers, coming up for the Women's Day thing. Yeah, very good, very nice, very nice. Okay, fine. So I was given, some questions to ask, and I think you have covered, most of it. So one of the questions was, what made you to choose a career in USA taxation? You definitely said that. And people, as you're watching, you see, Channy is somebody who is experienced in Australian taxation, worked in UK taxation, now working on USA taxation. So international taxation, it's a very good thing, and I'm sure, as she is now getting associated with iLead, she can also work on Canadian taxes. uh, when you're doing, these multiple country taxation from a career standpoint also, it is very very good, and from a job satisfaction standpoint also, you will love, what you're doing, cross border taxes, international taxation. So these are not, some fancy terms, these are something that you really practice. So that joy will also be, completely different. So probably, 5 years from now, Chani should definitely be in a much prominent position, practicing all these international taxation. So I'm sure, you made a wise decision of choosing a career in international taxation, Chani. And as you rightly said, you were also doing some research about the US taxation courses, EA and then CPA and all. I always say, do EA first and then, go for CPA. The reason being, now from 2024, the way, the CPA syllabus has also changed. Two papers of CPA you can easily write off. As we discuss in the classes, also the regulation, paper 3, and paper 4. One of the electives is tax compliance and planning. I mean, I've been doing taxes for the last 20 years, 2 decades. So this is my 20th, USA tax season also. And God's grace, I'm doing fairly well. I'm able to take care of people that God has blessed me with. So I definitely encourage, people to select the TCP paper and CPA in case they are looking forward to a career as a tax practitioner. Yeah, in case, they want to get into auditing, you have auditing elective. You want to get into accounting side of it, you have the bar, business accounting and reporting and all. But my personal choice is reg and TCP. So somebody who has completed EA and RTP from iLead also, it becomes, very easy for that person to attempt reg and TCP paper. And once you pass that, you have 18 months to write the other two papers, which you can easily complete off in 6 to 9 months. So so that's a wise choice, what you have made. So how does your friends, feel, what do they tell you, when you pass DA in Sri Lanka? What do they tell you? How do you create that awareness?
Well, actually, we have a good market in Sri Lanka, very good job market in Sri Lanka now. It's slowly growing. I mean,
Hmm.
you can't say slowly, I mean, it's a fast growing market in Sri Lanka. So, a lot of people reach out to me,
Hmm.
Sri Lankan people who are already in US taxation for a couple of years.
Hmm.
So, they want to do, they ask about me like, how do you do, what sort of paper structure, the investment to, is it hard or easy? The first, I mean, the first
Hmm.
question one would ask is exam easy? Can I do it?
Hmm.
And I would definitely say, if you have any experience or 1 year or 2 year solid experience in US taxation, you can just get through your exams in one go.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's what I realized when I was doing the exams. I was doing the revision question bank. I did about, I would say, more than 1,000 questions.
Hmm.
Trust me, because I did my exam without proper US tax experience. So it's
Hmm.
all about, I had to give my more than 100% to do EA,
Hmm.
because, and it made me more interesting when you study more and
Hmm.
when you do more questions and you get to know, oh, wow, it's something like this, right? Okay, it's like this is the way the question been asked, and it's interesting. I mean, it was so like for me to get involved in more and more made me more motivated to get through exams.
Hmm.
So whoever listening to us, if you have experience or willing to change your career or start fresh or already in it, and you want to specialize in your tax career, I would definitely say this license, this qualification would add a major, uh, you know, value addition to your resume and to your life and to your career path. I mean, it's, to be honest.
Very good. Very good. 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 So, what advice you would like to give to students, who are not from accounting or tax background? What would you like to tell them?
Well, yeah. So I would say tell them like this is not in about any I mean, to be on to do the enrollation exams. You don't need any qualification in the first place.
Hmm.
Doesn't have to be specialized in any sort of area like let's say accounting or science or maths or whatever the areas you are in.
Hmm.
If you need a career change, if you really find it interesting, I mean, to tell everyone who asks me about any law, any country's law, just do the specializing in tax. You should love tax, not like. You should
Hmm.
love it. You should
Absolutely.
find it very interesting to learn. You should,
Hmm.
because you are always dealing with the law.
Hmm.
So if you just want to change your career or specializing or want to get some qualification,
Hmm.
tax field is not the field you should be into.
Correct.
So you should love it. So if you are in any sort of any sort of a career
Hmm.
right in now, but if you want to change to US taxation, enrollation is the best exam that you can do because
Hmm.
it teaches you from the scratch. It
Absolutely.
teaches you from the very beginning. You don't need to know anything at all about tax. So
Hmm.
it teaches you from the very bottom. So you don't need to be prepared for anything. So do
Hmm.
the classes, study, do the revision, and you will get through the exam no problem. So don't have any sort of a doubt in your mind like okay, I don't know the debit and credit, I don't know what is tax, I don't know what is the history of the tax, how can I come into this field, like don't
Hmm.
worry about it. Trust me, you can do it because it teaches you everything, to the ethics, to the business, to the individual taxation and whatnot. I mean, it's a very broad area that you can learn about US tax. So I think the best option, other than rather than the CPA, is the enrollation if you want to get into the US tax.
Wow. So, was there any special study plan or study strategies what you followed, for completing your EA in 8 months? Any particular strategy? Any study
Um,
plans?
well, actually, I got enrolled to iLead Tax Academy in the first place. So I spoke to Jonah
Hmm.
there, and he was very helpful. Trust me, iLead Tax Academy. I'm really being honest here. So, the team is very supportive.
Thank you. Thank
I've been
you, Jonah and
Hari from the team, Jonah from the team. It's the two people.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are two people I closely work with when I have doubts, when I have issues with my registrations, exams,
Hmm.
prometric centers. Because I'm in Sri Lanka.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
had to
True.
travel to India. I traveled to Hyderabad prometric center to do exams. So all of a sudden, the US is shifting exams here and there to three different months, and I can't be coming 3 different months to do my exams. So
Hmm.
they were helping out, make sure I sorted out the matter. They also tried to help out. So what I did was I searched for a lot of institute.
Hmm.
I spoke to them
Hmm.
and I got their brochures and everything. But the only institute that really helped me out as an international student was iLead Tax Academy,
Thank you.
because others were just shared through WhatsApp. They just make sure they received it or not, and they were just following up. But Jonah, from the team, he made sure that I understood everything. He took a time to explain and all that. So that's the first thing was very impressive to me to join the academy,
Hmm.
and then watched videos. They have all the, I mean, you guys have all the videos from previously and the current year as well. So watch the videos
Hmm.
and then do the revision questions. That's
Hmm.
the other one. Do the revision two times, three times, or more times. Like, you never know, but do it. And that is the way I actually got through my exams. So I completed the videos within 3 months, and I did a lot of revision in that couple of phase of months that I from the registration to exams until I finish the exams from that phase of time. So my strategy was that watch the videos, do 1,500 or 2,000 question banks. Even if you done once, do it again because you will definitely find it another way to answer that question. So
Absolutely.
that's actually how I did.
Hmm. 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 Very nice. Very nice. Very good. So probably, I think, I'm done with the questions. Most of it, it has been interactive, and we will also wait for the questions from the audience too. And also team, one of the reasons, why we are interviewing, Chani like this is, we have so many people, thousands, thousands, who have enrolled and who have passed, and not only after iLead, even before iLead, I have had people who have worked with me, and right within 40 kilometers radius from where I am now standing in Hyderabad, there are at least 40 companies, people who have worked with me, and they have set up their own tax practices also. I'm talking only from Telangana. Okay, so I look forward, that more entrepreneurs, will rise. And before becoming, an entrepreneur, you must be a very good team member first. Okay, be a very good team member, be a very good team player, a team lead, a manager, then a leader. As long as you understand, the vision of the organization where you're working, the vision of the leader, whom you're directly reporting to, that's going to be really amazing for you. All these subjects and other things you will definitely learn. Some may understand within 1 hour a particular concept, some may take 1 week to understand a particular concept. I myself am a very slow learner. uh, uh, the understanding capability differs from person to person. Okay, all that matters is whatever we are learning through all this education, we must be able to solve a human problem. We must be able to solve a human problem. The clients, the taxes, doing their bookkeeping, their payroll, and see how you can help. When you Google, shortage of accountants, you see, so many, there's so much shortage of accountants. That's how, the outsourcing business is also increasing, not only into India, but also, like Sri Lanka and all. So from last 8 months also, Chanie has also been doing USA taxes, working with CPS and all. So definitely there is so much opportunity for each one of you. If you are able to present the knowledge, apply the knowledge to solve a real time problem, that's what is called practice. Okay, so do well, and whatever questions you have, please definitely let us know. We would love to answer it for you. Yeah. Thank you, Anand. And also, one of the interactions, the reason why we are having this interaction also, with Chani is, Chani came to us, with a uh, very sincere, request that there is lack of awareness about U.S. taxation, about especially about enrolled agent and other educational programs in Sri Lanka. So she approached us saying, "Sir, how we can create awareness? How we can create awareness about this education and create more employment, for my countrymen, right from Sri Lanka." So that is a very wonderful gesture, from you, Chani. We appreciate that, and iLead will do all that is possible to help you, and help our brothers and sisters in Sri Lanka also, and see what best we can do for them. So definitely we are with you. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions, for me, particularly, on behalf of your Sri Lankan community, you're free to ask me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like Mr. Nanda Kumar said, like I reach out to them because I wanted to get involved with industry experts to make awareness to the Sri Lankan community, because we have a pretty good a pretty good group of US tax professional who are currently working and who willing to get into the US tax. So I would really love and I would really want them to know about enroll agent exams and the career path, how the industry works and what are the opportunities out there for them. So which is the lack of awareness is which worried me a lot. So that's why I reached out to Mr. Nanda Kumar. So I have a couple of questions for you as well. So my first question is for you, is Mr. Nanda Kumar, is that what is this enroll agent license and why is this so valuable? Why are we talking about this a lot in our videos, in your videos, and
Huh.
what is this qualification, this license?
Okay. See, I'll just show you something. If we go to Google and just type USA population, okay. So the last statistics, is like 3.3 million, okay, 33.19 crore population. Now, when you see tax accountants in USA, if you saw, all the EAs, CPAs, and all put together, they're not even 1 million. They're roughly, some 700,000. So for 3.33 point, 33 crores, I'm sure, it should have increased now. So for 33 crores population, there is not even, 10 lakhs tax professional talking in Indian financial terms, because we are talking crores. So for 33 crore USA population, there is not even 10 lakhs accountant, not even 1 million tax professionals. So there is a huge shortage, and that's what many people are also trying to say. Everybody does their best in the industry. Now it is up to the user to identify whom they are comfortable with. Every academy is good, every teacher is good, everybody put a lot of effort, and there's a heart of a teacher. Behind business there's a heart of a teacher, and definitely they want their students to flourish and prosper. So as long as that is happening, I'm also fine with it. But you see here, with 33 crore population, less than 10 lakhs tax professionals, so there is extreme shortage. Now coming to CPA and all, it is little expensive. You must have at least 4 to 5 lakhs to do your CPA, talking in the Indian currency. Whereas to do EA, if you have 1 lakh or so, that should be enough. Now off late, they have increased the fees from $206 to $259. So that's okay. That's also increasing the worth. But career is very rewarding. Career is very rewarding. So as you said, you were also trying to Google and things like that. If I was a student, I would always emphasize on tie analysis, TIE. What I also told in the class or in my other live sessions also. Anytime somebody is trying to study something, they should know how much time it will take. How much time it will take to complete that course. Can they invest that time? Now, you as a working professional, you completed it in 8 months. Now, there are people who have completed it in 14 days and 23 days at iLead. Now they only know how they have done it. Even I didn't, take that shorter time. Now here we are in no competition with anybody, but getting that license and serving the client's need is the most important thing. So as long as you're studying properly, following the instructions and all, that's absolutely fine. But EA is the easiest thing. When you compare to CPA, EA is the most easiest thing. Now by saying that, we don't underscore that. And some people, as they falsely present EA as a certificate, uh, you know uh, I very humbly beg to differ from them, because all these are circular 230 licensed professionals. They're all enrolled individuals. So whether you take a CPA, whether you take an attorney, whether you take a EA, they're all enrolled individuals. So you have to respect everybody, and nobody comes in any top rank than anybody. So that's very, very important. So as you ask, why EA is important. So just like how you have a CA who does the taxes and accounting, in US there is a person called CPA or EA, and both of them, they have unlimited tax representation rights, when they represent their client, and they're authorized to prepare the tax return, sign the tax return, represent the clients and all. So it's as good as tax practice. So for that to happen, you have to be either a CPA or a EA. Now I would suggest, start off with EA. Only three papers, all are multiple choice questions. 100 questions are there, and of that 100 questions, 15 are trial questions. So just out of those 85 questions, you have to write 70 questions correctly. Now let's forget about that score, 115, to 130 and all that. That score, we will forget that. All that I see is 100 may say 15 are experimental questions. 85 questions you have to attempt. Of that, 70 has to be right. So as long as the 70 is right, you cleared that examination. So so that's very important, and that's easily achievable. And as you also know, we also offer this real time practical training, real time tax return preparation training, wherein we train people on individual tax return preparation, business tax return preparation and all. So iLead is the first academy, which has started that, because having been in the industry, for almost 2 decades, I want to have people, job ready. Now also, even now, even today, we have received calls that, we need preparers. But everybody is placed, everybody is working now. So there is still huge demand. I'm sure every academy is facing, this challenge also. The other institutes also, who have joined me on live and watching us. Everybody, I'm sure, they're facing shortage, because the people who have passed are already placed, and they need more people because more work is coming to India or into the US tax industry also, especially bookkeeping and all. More work is coming. So like what they say, the harvest is much, but the workers are few. So there's a more harvest, so we need more workers, who can serve the community into this. So that's why, EA is valuable, and that's why, EA must be taken up. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, thank you so much for that. So, what does EA exam entails? Like, how can you prepare it effectively? Like, how do you prepare yourself? Like, I shared my personal experience on preparing it,
Hmm.
but you would know a lot of experience through your students, like how they prepare themselves for this.
Okay. So, when it is coming to preparation, uh, I would say, just follow the teacher. Just follow the coach. Okay. So I have had people, who are like 20 plus years experience also. Before COVID days, I used to have offline classes, so they used to come early in the morning, 7 o'clock, and calmly sit down, and I used to dictate the notes and all. But with COVID and with the advent of technology and all, people felt that, sir, dictating notes and all, in this digital era, it's a kind of difficult, so then I came up with a digital presentation of notes, wherein I used to read. I still read, not used to, I read, every line, every page, highlight that. I want the person to understand the concept, because tomorrow if somebody is studying an IRS publication also, or they have to prepare a protest letter, appeal letter, represent the client, they must have the patience to read the internal revenue code. Whereas, my team, especially kudos to our knowledge management team, they put so much effort, so much effort, in making the notes, as simple as possible, as simple as possible, so that, any common man, is able to understand that. So if you ask me, if you are approaching iLead for EA, I would say just follow what the teacher is saying in the class, just what he's doing, the lectures, please follow that. And then solve the MCQs, like what you also said. If there are 2500 MCQs, solve those MCQs, at least twice. And then solve the mock tests also. And if possible, schedule a demo test, dry run, with the local prometric center. Just go get a feel of the examination, and see how it goes. It's a easy examination overall. Also, anywhere anybody is writing EA, the pass rate is at least 80%. Now every academy will tell 95%, more than that and all. And that is definitely true, because 80% is the minimum pass rate for EA wherever they are writing from. So it is definitely achievable. So all that I say is, once you have accepted somebody as a teacher, just follow the master. Just follow the master, and you will get through the examination. And there's no essay question here. The best part is there's no essay question here. It's
Yeah.
all multiple choice question and easy to get. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Thank you for that. So, Mr. Nandakumar, I did my enroll agent and started my own practice in Sri Lanka, as you know. So, what advice do you have for young entrepreneurs interested in USA taxation? What advice you can give it to them?
Okay. See, doing your EA RTP is highly recommended for you if you are looking for a career in USA taxation, and also QBO, pro advisor license also, then advanced pro advisor if you really are interested in do bookkeeping, uh, but pro advisor certification is enough for you. And also, over a period of time, if you want to run payroll for your clients and all, having knowledge of FPC is also important, because the courses that we offer here at iLead, they're all industry ready courses, all the 5 courses, starting with EA, where you have the 3 papers: individual taxation, business taxation, and tax representation. Then you have this RTP. Whatever you have studied in theory, you are going to see how you prepare the tax returns and all. And then you have this QBO, USA bookkeeping. It gives you that certification. You get listed on the Intuit website also. And if you want to run payroll for the clients and all, then having knowledge of FPC is also very, very important. And if you want to get the CPA outsourcing, now why I'm talking about CPA, because there are some CPA firms who are very keen that we will outsource the work only to CPA. Very, very few CPA firms, they are like that. So when they are hell bent on having just that license, so why not usko bhi khatam kar do bas. Get that also, it'll also be a feather in the cap. But a proper industry expert will know that EA RTP QBO is more than enough for you. In case you are running payroll, then FPC and other things, because now you have wonderful softwares out in the market which can do tax planning for you, payroll planning for you. Ask of me, I'll tell you. That's why we create internship opportunities also here. So anybody who passes 1 paper also and completed RTP for individual tax returns, we pay 30,000 per month. And then if that person has completed EA part 2 and finished RTP for BTR business tax returns, we pay 40,000 per month. And then if he has completed part 3, we pay 50,000, and he has completed QB also, we pay 60,000 per month. So this is how we have set the standard. And when companies also approach us that they want EAs, or people with experience and all, we are very clear on these numbers, because our students, they put a lot of effort into it, and they give so much attention to detail. So I want that to be respected. And with the EA fees also increasing now, the examination fees and all, I am really requesting the corporates, the HRs, the decision makers who are watching these shows also, who have shared these links with your team also, see if there's any way you can offer them better than us, so that your people feel very good about you. I want you to pay more than what iLead is paying. Yeah, Chani.
Yes. So, for since the Sri Lankan audience also is here today, so what sort of opportunities out there for Sri Lankan students who are pursuing enroll agent exams?
See, Big Four and Big Ten is everywhere. Everywhere. They are also looking for USA tax professionals. As of now, I don't see any prometric centers, in Sri Lanka, because you are the first enrolled agent. You are the first
Yes.
enrolled agent. So you making an effort, to multiply, this fraternity. I'm sure, that will also bring it to IRS limelight. Also, they may also have the prometric centers to allow, the special enrollment examination to be conducted in Sri Lanka. So, uh, yeah. And the earning opportunities, what I've told you in Indian rupees, I'm sure that will be statiable to the Sri Lankan community also. And in case they are picked up by a US CPA firm or a US accounting firm, if you Google salary for enrolled agent, it starts from $60,000. 54 $55,000 is what I last saw. If you go to LinkedIn also, you will be able to see that. you know
Yes, yes, quite
so
a lot.
that's a very good money.
Yeah.
So there's a huge
So,
opportunity for them. Yeah,
yeah, so even in Sri Lanka, we have companies who have outsourced to Sri Lankan established companies. So, and they
absolutely.
are looking for remote working opportunities are there for everyone, even in India and Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
The only, I mean, like you always mention, Mr. Andikumar, is that the more ways coming to your professional profile is through enroll agent,
absolutely.
and with the working experience, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing what you can do with those two the experience plus
Hmm.
the qualification together.
Absolutely. And clients are also our best teachers. Every year, something new comes up. So yeah, we also, me, I'm confessing as a practitioner. So other day I was talking to, our process head, and he came to me and said, sir, there's a new credit, that has come up in the state tax. So in so particular state, it got $10,000 extra refund, for the client. So there's always, even if we boast, it's my 2 decades, 20 years, you should always be a student. You get
Exactly.
old, you get
I
gray
agree.
hairs. Similarly, you should always keep learning. Should always keep learning.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. So see, if you see the salaries here, Fast Forward Academy is saying $60,000 to $120,000. So Fast Forward Academy is also very
Yeah, it's
renowned,
true.
academy. So salary.com, also confirms that. So the earning opportunities are very, very good. So I see, some institutes, also saying that, become CPA, earn $50,000 in USA and all. I'm so happy, that they are doing a wonderful job. My deep respect, to other peers in the industry also. But if you see, enrolled agents are also being offered, very good salary. So $60,000, $5,000 a month is a very decent salary. So please Google. So just because somebody is saying 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs doesn't mean that you can't get, $50,000, $60,000. It depends. And here there's no bridge course that is needed. There's no bridge course, and you just have to be 18 plus from any education background.
Yeah.
Any education background. So it's not necessary that you have to be only from commerce and all. So we have had people who are from science background, dentists, then what is that, physiotherapists. So we have had very weird category of people, who have enrolled as students. By God's grace, I was featured in the local news channels also, and also the newspapers like Hindu and Times of India. The awareness spread, and more than anything else, we don't do much of the marketing. And we love to keep our student life also private. But offline, there's so much of love and bonding that happens with the students, like what you also testified about, Jonah, our knowledge team members, Hari, Kirti, Nisha, others also. So they do a very commendable job in serving the student and making sure he passes the examination, and after passing also,
Of
he's
course.
placed well.
Yeah, and they have quite a good patience.
They
At
must
all.
be
I mean,
delighting.
to
I
be
could see
honest,
some tears on the floor. I'm talking.
I would have tortured them calling and texting, and I don't know their working hours. I recently also I told Jonah, I'm so sorry. I'm just texting you whenever I want, and you are just replying to me within a second or 5 seconds. I don't know your working hours also. I'm so sorry about it. So yeah, the team is amazing. I should
Yeah.
actually thank
I'm
them
very, very
as
grateful to
well.
my team also. Okay, very grateful to
Yes, of
my team.
course.
Yeah.
So I think one last question, because you answered all the combined answers to all my questions that I have prepared for you. So, uh, how do you actually? One would ask, like, since the enrollation is one you can practice before IRS,
Hmm.
how do you do while you live outside? Like, one might stay in your own home country and do the practice. So, how do you practice before IRS while living outside USA?
Now, see, as for me, My passion was to get into the Indian Army, the National Defense Academy. And my father used to always say, that never die as a civilian. You must always serve the country. If you see the iLead logo, also, I have put the the Indian flag, and also my background also. So I love India, and I wanted to do a little that we can do here. Uh, I didn't take any permanent residency in the USA, so still I'm an Indian citizen, but known as the India's youngest tax expert, also applauded by the corporates. Still, we are officially recommended in my practice also in LLC, iLead Tax LLC. iLead is officially recommended as the trusted tax filing partner, tax advisory partner, in companies like Infosys, HCL, Mindtree, and all. It truly doesn't matter where you are now. We are living in a digital era. We are watching now each other right from two different countries. So two different countries. So as long as you are able to deliver value to the customer, I mean, with the outsourcing business also, accounting outsourcing business also, people are CPA firms, the US proper Americans, they are able to outsource the business, coming up with the proper internal controls, proper reporting systems in place. As long as you establish that transparency, and there's no data breach that is happening, and there's always improving the quality, the business will keep coming. Any wise businessman will always give you business, as long as you don't dilute the quality, don't tarnish their reputation, and don't take away their clients. Definitely you will have that. And also, you creating good future and hope for your people also, that will multiply the business. Because our next to our customers, if there's anybody who is going to market our business and us, it is our team. So the way we take care of our people, our team and our clients, I mean, the business will multiply by itself. A time will come wherein you may not have to invest that much time and energy also. Maybe strategic initiatives and improvising the business, developing the business is what matters to you, rather than having that microscopic management doctrines. So it's definitely possible. You people can practice it from their same homeland, wherever they are. You may have to get in touch with some US citizen for the IFIN and other things, and we have some connections, so we can help you set up that tax practice also. So we will extend our support on that. There may be costs involved, but IFIN services are also provided. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nandkumar. I think the Sri Lankan audience also must be now much clear about their doubts as well. But even if they have doubts, they can reach out to me or the iLead Academy and get yourself cleared before you decide on doing enrollation. People, please do your research again, talk to
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
um, watch YouTube videos, and just like this, watch live sessions and decide for yourself then whether you want to be in this field or not. Thank you, Mr. Kumar, for answering
Thank you.
my
Thank you. Thank you. So
questions.
this is our contact information also, people. uh, you may please contact our office. And today, as part of Women's Day, I think they are running some offers or something like that. So give them a call. Okay. If you are Sita, tell you are Sita. Okay. If you are Ram, you don't tell you are Sita. Okay. So it's part of Women's Day. They have some special offers for the day. So please call our office and check what best you can get it for. So happy and I think there are some other questions also. Anu Kadiyam. Okay, confusion whether to choose EA or CPA. Okay, both are good. If you have 4-5 lakhs in your hand, start off with CPA. And if you can wait for 2 years, 1.5 or 2 years, for you to start making money, also, you can go ahead with CPA. But if you want to pass, one paper, EA, RTP, complete RTP, and start earning basic, 30,000 salary at least, I would suggest start off with EA. Okay, because one in hand is worth two in the bush, they say. So complete your EA, RTP, and then get into CPA. Because once you complete your EA, RTP, you get like 6 to 7 lakhs is the starting minimum package that you get. After that, you do your CPA while you're working. Because EARTP you have completed, do that paperwork with NASBA and all, complete that, the AACP and all, get the testing window and all. within 3 months, or less than that, it should be done. And immediately write your reg and TCP paper. And then you have 18 months, from the time you have passed your first paper, you have 18 months. So take 3 months for auditing, take 4 5 months for accounting. Within 6 months, you will complete off your CPA, if you are really focused. But I would say first, pehle ye, baad mein CPA. Okay, but again, it's your personal choice. And this, by saying this, I don't in any way contradict, what the other teachers are also doing in the market. Because I have been in the industry and people say that I teach well and things like that. Because I started academy for my own, for LLC. And I used to take, before COVID, I used to take classes only in Hyderabad. But COVID did me good, and my team also. Now we have students from 20 plus countries, even from countries like Iran, Iraq, Pakistan and all. So 20 plus countries we have students, and offline classes and all, it becomes very difficult. So as you see, Chanie also studied on the recorded mode also from Sri Lanka. Acha Chanie, how did you find the classes? I mean, not to make me happy, when you were watching the recorded session, did you feel you were missing the teacher, or were
Not at all.
Hmm?
So, no, I think it was easy for me because I'm a working person, so I'm a full timer. That point of time when I was doing my exam, so the recorded videos was much more easy for me to watch whenever I want.
Hmm.
So it was very much convenient for me because in
Hmm.
my other exams also I did online, my US and Australian exams as well. So
Hmm.
I think now it like a different era. Everything is online. Everything is recorded. So
Yeah.
I think this is the best way you can study. I mean, some people would love the class,
Yeah. Yeah.
the physical class method.
Yeah.
I would also prefer that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interaction is there and all that, but with the time and the business, with the work life balance, family life balance, I think this is much more easier because whenever you have time, you can quickly go and watch the videos.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So I think this is good.
Okay. Good. Very nice talking to you. Oh, okay. Fine. Right. Anand Gorinka. Yeah. Hearty congratulations, Anand. Yes. Any other questions before we wind up, people? Thank you very much for joining on a Shivratri. Okay. Anything divine, that we are doing, I think it's always right thing to do. My heart goes out to all the students who want to be entrepreneurs, who want to be vision partners, of iLead, create the education, employment, and entrepreneurship. I definitely encourage you, to become vision partner. If you're somebody who is watching this in the capacity of a leader or manager, from your company, please do recommend iLead, or these courses. Let your company decide, who is the best expert. But please create awareness. Let people get these licenses, whether from iLead or anywhere. Let the buyer, prefer, the seller. Whosoever, let the student select the teacher. So whatever they are comfortable with. But please create that awareness. So many jobs, can come to India, or other countries also. Become those US tax professionals. 33 crores, not even 10 lakhs tax professionals. That stats is enough for you. That stats is a big stats. Know that. Okay, you want to answer this question, Annie?
Sure.
What advice do you have for students who may be juggling work, studies, and personal commitments, seeking motivation in a demanding environment? So, what would you advise them, Channy?
Um, well, I would say it's difficult when you are like, let's say when you are married and you are having kids and you have full time employment and work life, family life balance. It's difficult. What I would say is always spare some time for your studies. have a target, have a goal in your life. But uh, in my personal, to share with you all, with my personal experience, actually I would first I thank my God Almighty. So for this, the family He has given to me, my husband and my family helped me a lot. It's not only your achievement, it's not only your self confidence that you achieve anything in your life.
Hmm.
Because when you achieve on something, there are so many people behind you, your family, and especially your family, only your family, who sacrificed and do a very much of a commitment from their end for you to reach to your goal. So always be grateful for them, grateful for your the God you're believing.
Hmm.
So in my personal experience, my family really did a big sacrifice and their commitment to achieve my goal. So I compromise my social life as well to achieve this goal. So it's my it's always some sort of a compromise, some sort of a commitment. Sacrifice is there for you to do it. So it's you would know how to balance it. So what I did was, in during the weekdays, it was just 2 hours I had to study because I was working. I have a family. I always make sure I have my family time. So weekends I compromise my social life. Didn't go out much. Didn't go on trips or anything. Just everything balanced. It's difficult. It's sometimes very depressing. Sometimes very sad and very angry mixed feeling. But yeah, so there's no like proper answer I can give it to. Is always you have to figure it out how you can handle your study life with your other commitments.
Good, good. Okay, so another question is, can you share your personal experience that have reinforced your commitment for preparation? I mean, personally, what motivated you to prepare?
uh, well, I'm a person like, I've been brought up by my family is like, no matter what, however much you fail, you may fail 10 times or more than that. Just get up and do again until you reach the goal. So
Very good.
it's so it is how you actually I achieve my goal. So and until I finish it, like start what you finish. Until I finish it, I will do again and again. So it may be the goal, the vision I had on doing the US taxation or any of the qualification I did before. I had, no matter what, it will take 1 year or 5 years or maybe 10 years, depends on your each one's commitments and all that, but reach that goal. Because to be honest, I know chartered accountants who have been doing chartered uh, from when they were 20, and they actually qualify chartered account when they are 55, when they
Hmm.
are almost on the retirement age, but they never gave up. So I really appreciate those people, and they never gave up. They stopped for a while and they started doing again, but they went for their goal. So that's my advice to you: never stop, just keep doing.
Very nice. Very nice. Good. How many days did you take to complete the class?
I took 3 months because, like I mentioned to you, I spend only 2 hours a day. So I took 3 months to complete the video classes, and then started doing revision questions until the day of the exams. That's what I did.
Okay. I think I think we have finished the questions. I think this question was answered. Right? Okay. Anyways, did you find any subject more difficult? Than you have the question from brain there. Let's
Okay.
hear.
Part two was. bit of a tricky paper for me, business paper.
Mm,
Um, but that was the first paper I got through. First, I never thought, because I did a lot of work on that, and when I went to the exam center, also I was not very sure about it, but I did. So I think out of all three papers, I would say pretty much difficult paper was for me personally was the business paper part two.
mhm, mm.
Yeah.
Okay, this I have told Joel Joseph. This is the paper-wise salary that we offer. People who have completed EA one paper also, and then after your EA you take up CPA. This is what we offer at iLead. So once your EA RTP and then you pass, one paper of CPA, let's say reg, you get 70,000 per month, and you pass TCP paper, you get 80,000 per month. You pass odd paper or far paper, 90, and then 1 lakh. So once you complete all four papers, that's how it is. Now, in the meantime, you want to explore other options, you're free to do that. Okay. So this is what we offer at iLead. And we say, iLead mein padho, iLead mein badho. So this is what we believe in. We study in iLead and then serve at iLead Tax LLC. So pass two papers of your USA CPA, Reg and TCP within 3 months of getting your EA license from the IRS. Then pass audit paper within 3 months. It could be less or more also, but that is like a proper time. You check with other teachers also. That's what they give chances. And finally pass par paper within 3 to 4 months. Be a USA CPA. Within 9 to 12 months of being an EA, and that too while earning. You will be earning. While you are studying for these courses also. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So thank you very much, Maharshi. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, which part is easy? No part is easy. Everything you got to study, you got to prepare. You just have to prepare. You cannot take, I used to tell that in the class that, part three is the most easiest of all. But when students ping me, sir, I failed part three, then I understood that, maybe my comments in the class made this fellow overconfident, because failing in part three rarely happens. I have seen, one or two students who failed part three also. Okay. So confidence is good, not overconfidence. Okay. So practice. Practice makes both man and woman also perfect. Okay. So please practice. The more MCQs you practice, the deeper you understand the concept, it becomes easy. The same concept you are going to apply in CPA regulation, CPA, TCP also. Okay. So understanding the concept is the main thing. I think we will close here. Okay. So thank you very much, Chanie, for joining us
Thank
today.
you so
We
much.
truly enjoyed celebrating your success also as an enrolled agent and also as a budding practitioner. I wish you all the very best as your teacher, and I look forward to see you as a peer in the industry as a practitioner. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Nanda, Kumar, and the team. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone.
Okay, so that was Chanie with us. Thank you very, very much. Women, you play such a wonderful role, in your lives. I'm sure, your husband, your children, your in-laws, your parents, your brothers, your sisters must have wished you happy Women's Day. Uh, I also, personally want to say, you have to rise up. You have to rise up. Rise up and be financially independent also. Whatever are your challenges, that you're currently going through, I think your decision, your choices will have a tremendous impact on transforming your life from the current situation where you are in. People may say, work hard, believe in God and all those things. Yes, definitely, faith, prayer, sweating it out, working hard is the right thing. But again, where are we investing our energy matters the most. This is a proven field. Okay. So many outsourcing companies, so many CPF firms, are establishing businesses in India. so many companies, are starting, outsourcing business, contacting CPA firms, getting work and all. So this is a very good industry, as of now. So become, a US tax professional, whether it's enrolled agent or a CPA, whatever, we have doors open for everything. Okay, so if you are interested, you can work with iLead also, okay, while you are studying for your EA also. Okay, I hope you enjoyed, today's session, and I would love to interview, more of my students who are shining and becoming such wonderful inspiration in life. But if today, you're stuck somewhere and not doing what you should be doing, and you know that you must be doing something better than what you're not doing now, I suggest, that you discover yourself, you find yourself. खुद को आप खोजना. Getting it? Discover yourself. There's a treasure inside you. There's a treasure inside you. One of my students from USA, she was going through a very tough time. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. The breast was taken away. Her husband spent a lot of money on treating her, and she went to a point, that I wanted to commit suicide and end my life. At that point in time, somebody told about iLead. She became EA, and when I started speaking to her, I was all tears when she called me and said, "Sir, now I'm making $5,000 per month. I'm able to contribute, to my husband's, our household's financial commitment." It was so joy for me, as a teacher. As practitioner, we make, so much money. As teacher also, the enrollments come and all, but the joy that we get, when somebody meets us at a mall, somebody, stops by at a traffic signal, in a movie theater, some social gathering, suddenly they walk up and say that, "Sir, I became an enrolled agent. Now I'm working in so and so company. This is my wife. This is my mother. My kids and all." When they introduce, my chest goes, extra, 5-6 inches broader. It makes me feel, so very good. So my dear sisters, my dear, brothers, sisters, everybody, whosoever is watching this show, let's do, whatever we can to make, India great. Okay, we have to get business to our country, and whatever country, you are watching from, because I am in India, I want to make, my country great. And I hope and pray that you also have the same love towards your country and your people also. So work towards it, and we are definitely with you. And to all my beloved women, I wanted to dedicate this small poem to you, one of my very favorite poems. I wanted to dedicate this to you, and then discover yourself. खोजना अपने आप को, because there's a treasure deep inside you, and your choices will help you reach that destiny. Yeah. God bless you, and happy Women's Day once again. See you soon in the class or in the next live show. Take care. Bye-bye.
तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि लें परीक्षा तेरी, कि लें परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल। तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल। तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा। एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल। तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल,